Welcome ladies and gentlemen to a brand new video on the YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be checking out the season 1 roadmap, which covers everything that we need to know in a really tight, compact way, just so we can get through it super fast. If you want to check out a super long blog post which delves deep into everything, I will link that in the description. And also after this video I should have a video up either a few hours after this video goes up, or you should see it already on the YouTube channel, where we will be covering the brand new DMZ gameplay that we will be getting super soon. So first thing is first, on this roadmap we have Warzone 2.0 news with the brand new map Mazrah. If you want to check out a complete breakdown of this map with slightly low textured version of it, I made a completely super long video on the YouTube channel where we just went through it and checked out how big it is, all the cool locations that we will be seeing. And of course this season is going to be coming out with Warzone 2.0 just next week, which I guess I should mention. Season 1 will be releasing on November 16th at 10 AM PT, which is going to be around 6 PM UK and Ireland time, and whatever region you are in at your respected time. You will also be able to preload this season on November 14th at 6 PM UK, or of course 10 AM PT. And on top of all of this, we will be receiving of course the brand new DMZ mode, which we will be talking about in a different video, as they didn't include a lot of information on this roadmap or in the blog post itself. In addition to the brand new Warzone map, we will be receiving a new Gulag, which is supposed to be a 2v2 version of it, where you will be teamed up with a completely random person from the game with a random set of weapons and try to win the 2v2 to be able to spawn back the good old system. But instead of going solo up against another player, it will be 2v2 this time. On top of this, we will be receiving new vehicles inside of Warzone, which is a heavy chopper and a Hummer EV. They don't really delve really deep into these vehicles, but it's very interesting to see the heavy chopper. This allows us to essentially chill inside of the back while somebody pilots it, and I'm very curious how the last circle will behave, if some people will just be essentially sitting up there and sniping people down. And of course the Hummer EV is just a really cool looking car. I'm excited for that. On top of this, they kind of go into new features which we already knew about. Some aquatic combat, you'll be able to swim essentially, the 3 circles which we knew about back in September, proximity chat, which I am super excited, the new buy station, which just seems like the good old one, they just call it new for some odd reason, third person playlist, which is really cool because we'll be able to play a third person version of Warzone 2.0, which I'm really excited. I'm really curious if DMZ will be getting this as well. We don't exactly know yet. And on top of this, interrogation ability, which will allow us to in a way shake down a player to find out other players' locations, which is very similar to something we had in Fortnite back in the day. Then we can move on to Modern Warfare 2, and the 2 new maps that we are going to be getting are something that I'm super excited. So when season 1 releases, we're going to be getting Shoothouse 6v6, of course, from Modern Warfare 2019. Really nice to see it back, and something that we kind of knew about because it leaked not too long ago. And on top of this, our good old Shipment 6v6 will be finally returning, but it will be in season. So halfway through season 1, whenever that is, we will be receiving Shipment a bit later, but still nice to be getting Shoothouse. On top of this, we'll be getting a new in-game mode, which is called Raid. We kind of know some information about it, but not too much. On top of this, we're getting a co-op mission called High Ground, and lastly a CDL mosh pit, which is interesting because we'll be getting CDL skins super fast. On top of this, they didn't really mention it in here, but we will be receiving the hardcore mode finally coming back to the game. They kind of mentioned this a few times. It will be called Tier 1 this time around, and that's super exciting. Next thing is a brand new Battle Pass system, which from my understanding isn't going to behave like the good old one we had in previous Call of Duties or games overall. They're trying to adapt a lot of things that Fortnite has done, which is very funny. You'll be basically able to unlock special tokens that will allow you to unlock any kind of tier that you want at any time, so you can progress with it at your own pace. Something cool, but personally I really like the whole idea of having tier 1 and then progressively making your way through the tiers to get to tier 100. I'm pretty sure they will have like sections locked off, again similar to Fortnite, but it's kind of weird that they are introducing this. But then again, maybe they will improve upon it, because it's kind of okay, because it doesn't really allow you to go at your own pace, whereas this feels like it might. In addition, we're getting a brand new operator called Zeus. I don't think we've seen him in campaign. Kind of okay, you know, like okay, Zeus. We're going to also be getting 2 new weapons, the BAS-P SMG and also the Victus XMR sniper rifle. Really nice to see we're getting a sniper rifle straight away, and of course a SMG, which I'm pretty sure is of course in the Battle Pass. Then we can move on to a Modern Warfare FC event, which is going to be giving us a Messi operator, Pogba operator, and Neymar, which are of course soccer players. This is going to be for the World Cup, which is just around the corner. It's cool, I guess. I think maybe we'll get one of them, but maybe not. They look okay, like they don't actually look like soccer players, which is a huge plus. They look like actual soldiers, but it's quite funny to be seeing all three of them coming to the game. And lastly, we're also going to be getting some additional weapons, which is very interesting because one of them is not in the battle pass, and it doesn't say specifically that is in season, and that is the M13BAR, which is interesting because I'm really curious how the unlock system for weapons will work. Does this mean that certain weapons will have more progression in them to then unlock special attachments, or will you be able to essentially unlock this weapon by just completing a challenge that we've seen in the past? And then the next weapon is an AR called the Chimera, which, if you don't recognize it, it is the Honey Badger from Call of Duty Ghosts. Really nice to see it back, but that is in season. Then we have new bundles, which we can actually check out already inside of the game with a little bug that's happening inside of the CDL version of Private Match. Then we can move on to some operators. For some odd reason, they have like a secret operator called Klaus. Okay, but then my main man Gaz is finally coming to the game. We weren't able to play as him inside of Modern Warfare 2019, but they're finally allowing us to get him inside of season 1 for this game. Probably going to be an operator to purchase, but 100% worth it. I love the main team, of course, the 141s, and Gaz just felt like he was missing, especially after the campaign. So yeah, that's going to be for the video. Again, if you're looking forward to more Modern Warfare 2 content, DMZ content, definitely be sure to subscribe. 40,000, here we come, and I'll see you guys in the next one.